Oh man, did you pick the wrong street to run on? This is a nice car.
Hello, welcome back. So this is the first video episode, whatever you want to call it, of the Need for Speed Cross Corvette build. This is the police officer car, not the bounty hunter one, and my reasoning is a lot of people actually prefer the bounty hunter over the police one. I'm not sure why. Not that either one looks better or worse in my opinion, it's just I like the police one because of the livery, you know it's a police car, whereas the bounty hunter one, if you don't know Need for Speed Carbon, you don't know what that is at all. You just think it's a Corvette that's white and black. But the police one is obviously, even like to somebody that's never played Need for Speed, it's clearly a police car, mainly because it has the, right here, Rockford Police Department crest on the hood and right there, and then normally it would also say police right there on the quarter panel. Now we won't be having police on the quarter panel because technically that would be impersonating a cop. For the most part the rules are pretty open to that. I tried to read into it. I can have the crest, I can have it say like Rockport PD, RPD. I'll have the RPD in the 2 in the front bumper, 2 in the rear bumper thing, and then my racing number is going to be 911, 911, 911 right there, most likely right here, with probably like TTU right here because that's my classing for NASA. So as you can see on the car, clearly there are blue stripes. That is pinstriping, silicone 3M, kind of like tape that's very flexible. I laid down all these lines by hand over the past day or two, kind of just taking my time. Trying to reference this stuff is really annoying because there really isn't much to reference, honestly speaking. A lot of it is it's just kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just weird to reference because there's so many kind of, the video game is too pixelated to know really how the livery is. Like, I mean, you obviously know how the livery is, but I followed Crowned, you know, the YouTuber, did a thing creating the Corvette in Need for Speed 2015, and his version was, I thought that the diagonal things right here on the side were a bit weird because they were like super sharp and they were like kind of really angled, and I kind of liked, I saw in this other guy's recreation of the car that was almost exact. I liked his lines better, so I followed his better, where that pinpoint matches up with that pinpoint. I know it's kind of weird to explain, but yeah. And then with the hood in Crown version, he didn't do the arrow, and I'm still not sure if I'm gonna keep it or not. So I'm not gonna be keeping this hood. I already know that 100%. This hood came on the car. It's just an OEM hood that has holes cut and has these vents in it. They work and everything. It's just I want a carbon hood that has the vents built into it. I don't really like the look like too much of the more rectangular hoods. The hood I want just switches on the screen in front of you. So once I get that hood, it will be wrapped basically gloss white, and then it'll be cut out, and then maybe I'll paint it black. I don't know, but that's for later. And then same thing with the hatch. I'll eventually get a carbon hatch with the Lexan rear to lose weight back here for the track. I do have a wing. I ordered a wing already that's coming. That's huge. It's like 78 inches, so it's gonna come out to like here. It's massive. It makes like almost 400 pounds of downforce at like 100 miles an hour, so this should be good for the track. But here's the rear that I mapped out already. Yeah, the rear is pretty accurate to, I believe, all versions of the game. It's just basically just kind of, and yeah. And then there's obviously a license plate that would sit here normally. So I still have my Need for Speed Most Wanted license plate that my friend made from his company. So that's pretty cool. But I do have a plate for this car, obviously, because it's a street-driven car and everything. So we're gonna try to begin with the help of my girlfriend. Start kind of so I fully explained it, but so this car is actually gloss black, and basically it's wrapped gloss white. So essentially I plotted out these points to basically take a razor blade and just enough etch the white vinyl, and then basically like the hatch, this is white, this is black, etch this piece, right, and then just peel off the wrap from this part, and then boom, it's gloss black, which is the OEM color. And that's basically going to be the super budget easy way for me to do it, just because it happened to be that this car's black and the car's wrapped white. When I was looking for a Corvette, I was preferring a black one just in general, just because it would be easier for the vinyl or for the livery. just like with an M3 if you start off on a silver car technically, but I mean you have to do an aftermarket body kit anyway. So like all of this is going to be black. Most of the fender area is black. I believe, yeah, this is black. This stays white. I'm sorry, black. I'm gonna get confused, but like I said, I still don't know if I like the arrow. I don't know why, but the only thing I could think of is the Avatar, the Last Airbender thing. Sorry, that's all I can think of with the damn arrow. Crowned in his version, he literally just made it come to a point right here and no arrow, which I also really liked. So I don't know, I might just do the arrow now, because I know I'm gonna get rid of the hood eventually, and then if I don't like it, I'll just do the V version. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this isn't gonna be like a full 100% replica, just because like with the M3 I started going my direction, so it is gonna be very heavily inspired after the car, but this car is a track car, race car thing, so it will have stuff that the other one didn't. Like the wheels will be different, it'll have a big splitter eventually that's even bigger than this one, it'll have a bigger wing than that version did, it'll have different little subtle things. And then I need to buy white vinyl to wrap the roof also, because cop cars, they have like the white roof, and so does the Cross Corvette. So but yeah, so I haven't done this side because I just wanted to feel out that side, and then I'll measure that side and do everything. But yeah, gonna probably get started here so we can get everything done. I don't know how fast or quick this will be, probably take a day or two, so we'll see. And then obviously for the RPD stuff, that goes like right here, I think. RPD will be printed separately, decal, and then the crest for the hood right here, and the 2 doors will be printed separately as well, and all those stickers, so don't worry about that. This is the plate from the M3 that my friend made. Instagram above. I don't remember it. I don't know how to say it. Illuministic, something like that. Yeah, he has like Carbon, Pro Street, and Most Wanted ones, and he can make anything, custom plater, shit. But I figured I would just put it on really quickly because it'd be funny. This is the end of the first video. Second one tomorrow. I just really want to get this video out. I was hoping to get most of it done. But basically we got the full rear and almost the full side done. So I might have to wait a bit just to finish this because I'm an idiot and probably saw it on camera, but basically right there, this is supposed to be white and then there's a little triangle. And on the bottom, I accidentally started ripping off the section that I needed white. Now that isn't a big deal. I need to order white vinyl anyway to have the mirrors fully wrapped and then wrap the, right here, the square portion of the roof white as well. So it's not really a big deal because literally all I have to do is just put down a small tiny little piece of vinyl and then cut it out, and then same thing on the bottom, just have that little bottom section of the fender re-wrapped and then cut that out, and my wrap friend has to do that anyway. One thing I want to ask you guys for your opinion is the arrow, because I'm still not sure. I still have to measure out the hood fully, just because if it's uneven, it's going to bother me, and you're going to be able to notice, you know, when you look down the middle of a car. I just want to know, do I do the arrow on the bumper how it is original, or do I just kind of finish it off with a triangle? Like I said, Crowned in his video, he did it with like a triangle in the front. I'll try to show a picture here of that. Just because the arrow, like, I don't know, it kind of looks cool. You don't see it because I believe in the Cross Corvette there's a waterfall vent right here, and the arrow kind of goes into it, so you don't see it as obviously, sorta. But I don't know, it kind of just like, it's a cool, I like everything else about the hood, just the arrow I'm not sure about, because I feel like it looks like the Last Airbender thing on his forehead. So I'm really not sure, but please let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. If you're a returning subscriber, or if you're somebody that's watched my videos since the M3, welcome back. I appreciate having you back. I always said I'd get back into the Need for Speed content with the Corvette, because I've been saying I'm going to do the Cross Corvette forever if I bought a Corvette, and it's kind of come to the point where I wanted a fast track car, or to go even faster on track, which is what this car is for. And if you haven't seen the last video, not many people saw it. It was me doing my first track day with this, where we got about 2 seconds from the unlimited track record, which is like the full-on track record, like, because there's classes and unlimited is the highest, fastest class. We got 2 seconds away from it in a car that has full interior air conditioning and everything. So I will be driving the absolute piss out of this car. There is a wing coming in the mail in about 2 weeks. I'll be getting that giant wing. It's actually taller than I am. It's like 78 inches. I'm like 75, 76 inches tall. So it's very cool stuff coming. And of course, I do have a different set of wheels for this car. If you haven't seen, they're my race wheels that have the racing slicks on them. These are just C7 Z06 wheels that are on it. That's just kind of what they came on. I'm not really going to be running these wheels too much. They're just for the street, but they're 19 in the front and 20 in the rear. And since I'm going to be tracking this a lot, I want street tires that I'm going to track on as well, and 19 20-inch wheels just cost too much for tires. So this car will be getting 18s in the front and rear. The race wheels are 18 by 11, 18 by 13, but I do want another set of 18s to have for street tires. So anyways, that wraps it up. As I said, the whole kind of area is done. There are little crevices. Don't think that like I'm half-assing this or anything. I will come back to this. I just wanted kind of like to see the product. But basically I'm gonna have to actually take off the rear bumper, which I might just wait until I do the wing, because for the wing I have to take off the rear bumper, cut slits, and the wing is actually gonna go down to the bash bar behind the bumper and mount to that inward. So I will have to take off the bumper for that. So I might just wait for that to peel off the wrap that's stuck in there. And then there's some wrap that's stuck between the side skirt extension and the side skirt. So I will have to take off the side skirts for that, and just like little misc stuff, which I'm totally all right with. I understand. I don't want you guys to think that this is like a final result. This is just us getting a base idea, which is awesome, and I'm super happy I got to reuse the Most Wanted plate. Obviously that won't be on the car for street use. I do have a normal plate, maybe for track days and stuff, that will be there. So keep me updated in the comments. Please leave a comment, please like the video, please share it and everything. Just, you know, get it around and everything. It's really nice to be back, of course. So the next video will be fully, I guess, finishing the wrap, or as far finished we'll get. As I said, the decals will be printed separately, and everything like that. I will have that done within the next 2 weeks, I would say. And our next track day is June 5th locally, and then June 18th in California. So look forward to that, and thank you so much for watching as always. Have a great day.